And to take a bottle of castor oil. Yes. Goodbye.
Jeff joined a team that's playing exhibition games in the off-season, and he's leaving tonight.
Oh.
Where's Mr. Sloan?
He's fishing.
So's Al.
I told him to leave anything he catches outside the cabin.
Well, the manager said he'd be glad to.
Oh, sit down. Sit down. I'll phone a doctor.
No need. Heavens, I'm not due for another 2 months. We'll pass.
2 months? You must be having twins.
The doctor doesn't think so. Oh, there. It's gone.
Oh. Well, you Catholics certainly are a brave lot. I mean, having a baby at your age.
Every child is a gift from God.
And one hopes that in his infinite wisdom he gives us those gifts while we're still able to carry them around.
He never gives us a burden greater.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's nothing. I'll pass. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Did you hear that? What? I thought I heard somebody yelling.
This gentleman went so far as to cut his finger once so he could prove to his wife he really was fishing. Said he cut it on a rusty hook. Got extra sympathy. Another time, on the way home, he jumped into a pond near his house so he could tell his wife he fell in the water.
Such elaborate deception must certainly take the spontaneity out of an affair.
Well, I guess he thought it was worth it if he kept it up. I heard it that time.
Sounds like somebody injured.
Mr. Conn! Mr. Conn! Mr. Conn, your wife's having a baby!
Today.
Well, Ruth is a trustee at Memorial Hospital.
This is having no effect at all.
That happens sometimes. And she is a woman. And she has had a baby, and that gives her a leg up on you and me.
But she's never actually delivered someone else's baby?
Ruth is a trooper in a pinch. Try to take your mind off it. Tell me about that Dr. Spock you've been reading. Is he as radical as everyone says he is?
Nobody I know says he's radical. People say he makes a lot of sense.
Does he?
What do I know?
Some things remain true forever. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
You spanked your son?
Oh, with Michael, that sort of punishment was counterproductive. But you can't compare my son to the run-of-the-mill.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now, he had his mother's stubbornness. The one time I spanked him, I saw a look of stubbornness on his face, the like of which I've never seen before or since, except in Ruth. And I knew any more of punishment of that sort would be counterproductive.
When the hell is that doctor gonna get here?
You'll soon be a father, and you'll forget all you've been through today.
I think congratulations are a bit premature.
But if you've already made your decision, why can't I congratulate you?
Because this bloody state of Ohio won't make the divorce final for another 6 months. So get me another drink while we're waiting.
Are you sure?
Sure as I've ever been.
Why don't you let me call you a cab?
You can call me what you want, but get me another drink.
Too bad you're not in Reno. You'd only have to wait 6 weeks.
Where is Reno?
In Nevada.
Where's Nevada?
Out west.
Where the cowboys are.
Honey, in my experience, there are cowboys everywhere.
Maybe he'll change his mind and give us an extension on the rent.
Maybe we'll witness the second coming.
We only need $58.
May as well be a million.
Well, when you get like this...
Good evening.
Just coffee.
Thank you. You come back. Would you like some fresh apple cobbler with your coffee?
No, thanks.
Thanks, you come back.
Mom says don't forget your slippers.
Got it. Will you drop me to the station?
You actually trust your sister at the wheel of your sacred car?
It's an emergency, and if you wreck it, I'll never speak to you again.
Hello?
Linda, can I borrow your overnight case?
Sure.
Oh, thanks a million.
Why?
Because I'm going on tour.
What tour?
Mr. Lemma wants to open new markets west of the Mississippi, and the circus he was going to sponsor, the elephants died. So he wants me to do radio broadcasts instead. I guess it's kind of like the Lemma tomato juice girl goes west.
Well, that sounds exciting.
I'll say. I can't wait to get away from River Run.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you.
$49 shy. Well, we tried. We can be proud of that.
There's a lot going to waste. We can maybe take some down to the church.
Maybe you can.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, woman, it's for the poor. Maybe it's a good thing Robert's not here.
Don't you say that.
I'll say what I please. You've been saying what you please for some time here lately. We're just closing up.
Pay telephone is all I need.
It's over there.
Thank you.
I would hate to have Robert here. How you been talking here lately? With no hope, no optimism at all, and no respect for other people's faith.
Well, you give me a reason to have hope.
You find your own reason. You're the one who's always telling your son to believe that things will get better. You're the one who's always telling your son.
Excuse me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's forever telling your son to have faith. Our prayers are answered, even if answered in a mysterious way.
I try, Abe. I do try. But God shouldn't let those people drive our son away.
Maybe it was for the best. We never know.
I can't bring myself to say that anymore.
Let's have some of your cobbler.
Excuse me. I got a mechanical problem. The company tow truck won't be here for another hour. And I'm already behind schedule. And I got 43 tired and hungry passengers. So, if you could stay open for another hour or so, for us, I'm sure it'd be worth your while.
Why, we would be happy to.
What?
Nothing.
Not nothing. I know you. I know what you're thinking.
Then why do you ask? Huh?
Oh, I know you are thinking that I should believe that is some kind of miracle, that God wanted that bus to break down, that the Lord works in mysterious ways. That's what you're thinking. Well, what if I don't consider it a miracle? What if I just consider it coincidence?
What's the difference? You better warm up that cobbler.
Put these with the rest of the team's bags, would you please? Thank you. What is she doing here?
Would you please tell that fellow that I don't see it's any of his business?
Young man.
But that if he must know, would you tell that so-called all-star that Limo Tomato Juice is sponsoring his barnstorming tour?
Limo Tomato.
And I am the official representative of Limo Tomato Juice.
Miss Zabo is the official... Gentlemen, please try and remember that you are gentlemen.
What are you doing here? I mean to say, good evening, Mrs. Haley.
I'm going to Reno in Nevada to get a divorce of the sort you Americans call a quickie, so it won't be Mrs. Haley for long. I wonder if we're on the same train.
9:15 Chicago.
What a coincidence.
May I help you to your seat?
How very sweet of you.
The new methods are much better than they used to be. Any obstetrician worth his salt simply knocks the expectant mother unconscious with one of the new drugs and drags that child out. When Mama wakes up, she doesn't remember a thing.
Well, anything's got to be better than this.
son.
Oh, my.
Muzzle top.
What?
Muzzle top.
Michael, let him go.
How's Ann?
She's worn out. She'd like to see you.
Go see for yourself, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are the most remarkable woman I have ever met.
How much have you had to drink?
I am drunk at the sight of you, my beloved.
Well, not too drunk to make me some hot tea, I hope.
Coming right up. You delivered a baby all by yourself.
Mrs. Kahn delivered the baby. What I did was no more than anyone would do under the circumstances.
Nonsense. You are a bona fide hero. Don't you try to deny it.
You know what it reminded me of? When Michael was born. And I had the oddest sensation. Now, don't laugh. That God was making it up to me a little for having taken Michael away. You know what I'd like to do?
Your wish is my command.
It's been almost a year since you took me dancing. When we get back, let's make a point of going to the Roadhouse.
Let's dance right here.
Oh, mazel tov to us both.
What?
Nice work, Mother.
Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry I have to breastfeed. I didn't bring any formula.
Dr. Spock says breastfeeding is better than bottle feeding anyway.
You shouldn't listen to every radical theory that comes along.
Dr. Spock isn't a radical. He just says nature is better.
I'm not going to debate you. But I would think you, of all people, would want to depend on modern science.
I would think that you, of all people, would think that saying formula is better than what nature has to provide in this instance would be an insult to God.
You can't argue that way. You don't believe in God.
But you do, and I'm just trying to keep you consistent.
I have bottle-fed my other 3 children, and they turned out fine.
I didn't say I didn't turn out fine. All I said was Dr. Spock says breastfeeding is better.
This is my 4th baby, and it's your 1st.
Which is why I got off to the wrong foot in this conversation. Let me start again. Great work, Mother.
Thanks, Dad.
Look into my God's right hand when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning when the stars begin to fall. When the stars begin to fall.
A gal right off the reservation. And now the moral of the story. Here's what happens when baby beauty contest winners grow up.